We are Mrs. Freeman's class, and we will be performing Orpheus and Eurydice. My name is David, and I'm a member of the chorus.
I'm Ellery, and I'm a member of the chorus. I'm Anna, and I'm a member of the chorus.
Hi, I'm Monica, and I'm one of the three heads of Cerberus.
Hi, I'm Sally, and I'm one of the three heads of Cerberus.
I'm Lila, and I'm one of the three heads of Cerberus.
I'm Kate, and I will be playing Aristeus.
I'm James, and I will be playing Hades.
I'm Samantha, and I will be playing Persephone.
I'm Celia, and I will be playing Karen.
I'm Ethan, and I will be playing
I'm Sydney, and I will be playing Eurydice.
I'm Davis, and I will be playing Orpheus.
It is said that to trust is one of the most difficult things a mortal must do. And few people know that more than Orpheus.
His lack of trust cost him love.
Father, I have fallen in love. I wish to be married. She's the most wonderful woman, nymph in the world. Her name is Eurydice.
Eurydice. Ah, yes, I know of her. She certainly is lovely. I give you my permission to marry.
So Orpheus and Eurydice were married. Never before was there a happier couple.
They look forward to a long and happy life together.
Orpheus, please play for me on your lyre. I've never heard such beautiful music.
And I've never felt more like playing. Being with you makes my music sound better than I ever dreamed possible.
Orpheus was the finest musician around. His music charmed savage beasts.
It made all those around him feel happy and peaceful.
My love, while you are playing, I think I'll pick some flowers up on the hill. Your music will follow me and keep me company as I gather some blossoms.
I will play, my sweet, and I will eagerly await your return.
So Eurydice went to pick flowers. As she strolled through the field, she was comforted by the sound of Orpheus's lyre.
But Aristeus, a hunter, spied Eurydice walking and pursued her.
Why pick flowers when you are more lovely than any flower could be? Leave me alone, Aristeus. I went to Orpheus and belong only to him. That puny musician? I am a hunter. I can provide for you. Meat sustains a person more than music. I said leave me alone. I will not.
And with that, Aristeus began chasing Eurydice through the wood. He was a hunter and was very swift.
But eventually Eurydice got away from him.
Trapped.
But alas, Eurydice was so panicked, she was not watching where she was going. She stepped on a viper whose bite filled her with poison, and she died.
The last sound she heard was Orpheus's lyre singing through the trees as she traveled down to the underworld.
Where's my Eurydice? She's been gone such a long time.
She's gone to the underworld, Orpheus. A viper has taken her from you.
You do know what that means, don't you?
No, not my beloved Eurydice. I won't allow it. I must get her back. Father!
I'm afraid there's nothing that can be done, my son. The dead cannot return to the land of the living. I'm sorry.
No, I'll not accept it. I'm going to her.
Orpheus, no! But it was too late. Nothing would keep Orpheus from his Eurydice. With lyre in hand, he traveled down to the underworld and reached the river Styx, which separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
There he met Charon, ferryman of the dead.
Charon, row me across the river Styx. I must get my Eurydice back.
You must be kidding. You know that I only transport the dead to the other side. In fact, wasn't that your wife I just rode across?
You see my Eurydice? Take me to her, Charon. I must see her.
Sorry, pal, but until you take your last breath, you won't be riding in my boat.
Orpheus was desperate. He had to get to Eurydice. Suddenly, he had an idea. He took his lyre and began to play the most beautiful music Charon had ever heard.
It moved him to tears with its loveliness.
Oh, run, run. Come aboard, I'll row you across.
So Charon rowed Orpheus across the river Styx to the land of the dead. When they reached the other side, they were greeted by Cerberus.
Cerberus is the name of the three-headed dog.
Good. Oh, wait.
That Cerberus, Hades' three-headed dog. I rode you across, but he'll never let you in. He's fierce, I tell you.
Leave this place. We never allow living soul to
that?
Oh,
That's beautiful.
There now, good dog. Dog. Anyway, see ya.
I smell a living man here in the underworld. Who dares to enter?
It is I, Orpheus, and I've come to take my Eurydice home with me.
Home? Ha! She is home. This is her home now, Orpheus.
No, she is taken too soon. I must have her back. She'll come to you eventually, but not now.
Persephone knew what Orpheus was going through. She had to live half the year in the underworld.
for the other half, she would stay in the land of the living with her mother, Demeter.
Persephone, can you help on Orpheus' behalf? Hades, maybe you could reconsider. I know how painful it is being taken from those you love. I miss my mother terribly while I'm down here for half a year.
I will not. She died and she is here now. That's that.
Once again, Orpheus used the only weapon he'd ever had. He took out his lyre and began to play the most beautiful music ever imagined.
It even reduced Hades, the god of the underworld, to tears.
And that's no easy task.
Please stop. It's too beautiful, okay, Orpheus? Since you have moved me to tears and no one has ever done that before, you may have your Eurydice back.
Bravo, Orpheus.
Oh, thank you, Hades.
On one condition. I may be a softie, but I am still king of the dead. Eurydice will follow you back to the land of the living. You must not look back to see her until you are both out of the land of the dead. If you do, she will be mine forever. Deal?
Sounds simple enough. Okay, you have a deal. Bring her to me.
So Eurydice was brought to Orpheus.
The two could not contain their joy at seeing each other.
Orpheus!
Eurydice!
Oh, please, now go and remember, do not look back.
So Orpheus and Eurydice began on the long journey to the land of the living, with Eurydice walking behind Orpheus. They made it past Cerberus, who was drooling in his sleep, still wearing 3 big smiles of Orpheus' playing.
They met Karen at the river Styx.
Karen rows back to the other side. Oh, Eurydice, we will be so happy to get together. You have no idea how much I missed you.
Eurydice did not answer as Karen docked the boat on the other side of the river Styx.
Here we are, my love. Now let's begin the long climb upward. Soon we'll be together forever, away from this dark and dreary place.
There was still no response from Eurydice.
Eurydice, are you there?
Again, there was no response.
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? But still, I wish you'd answer me. Well, it won't be long now.
The two climbed and climbed.
I see a light up ahead. It won't be long now. Isn't it wonderful, Eurydice?
Silence was the only answer Orpheus received.
This is getting frustrating. Perhaps Hades has played a trick on me, and you're not there at all. But no, Persephone would not let that happen. But what I wouldn't give to hear your sweet voice to assure me. We're far enough away from Hades. He can't see us. Surely just one